Hello, welcome to day 46. We are trucking right along. Grab your roller, and we are going to start off by rolling our legs to gear up for today. You do not need any other equipment. We are going to do a body weight day. So, this week, our new challenge is actually going to be focusing on finding ways that we can help alleviate stress. So, whatever sort of stress or anxiety maybe you have going on, it's different for everyone, whatever causes it, being overwhelmed by your tasks, overwhelmed by people demanding your time or attention. Try to find ways, move that roller down to your calf. Keep your foot relaxed, right? And if you want, you can cross your other ankle over. If you don't have a roller, should have said, then you can use a tennis ball or you can just even self manipulate. So grab your hands and kind of knead back and forth, even rubbing, just trying to get into that fascia. And if you don't have a roller, ask for one for Christmas. But anyway, we're going to try to find ways to just alleviate stress. So for some of us, that can include or be hit up on your walk, right? We're doing our streak, our jog, run, walk, 1 mile minimum every day. That's a great way to relieve some stress. It could be talking to a friend. It could be sitting and breathing, focusing on your inhales and exhales for a couple minutes. That's kind of my max in a meditation state. I meditate better myself by being at the ocean, kind of just listening to the waves, going for that walk, or I can get that the 2 minutes. I can kind of focus on my breath for 2 minutes. Someday I'll be able to get it further, but no big deal now. Whenever you're alleviating stress, it's not about adding more stress by what you can or cannot do, but just staying where you're at, noticing where you're at, taking it one day at a time. Okay, so today we are going to do high intensity interval sets. So interval means we're going to push that heart rate and then we're going to take a recovery interval. So we're going to hit up 4 rounds of the same high intensity set followed by the same kind of active recovery set. Oh, this leg. If it's really, really tender, just hold it. Actually, I think I might take my other foot across. You can also, once you have that point where you're tender, don't roll the leg back and forth anymore, or the roller, but you just keep the roller still and move that extremity on top of it. All right, we're going to flip it over and go into a downward facing dog, stretching through those legs again. So we're going to go through 4 rounds of 30 seconds of each. First round is going to be a mountain climber. If you don't do mountain climbers, remember you can always stay standing. You don't even have to run a lot. You can just march in place. I also think that doing knee jabs, I'll show you, can also get the heart rate up, very efficiently as well. Oh, all right, walk those feet up. Bring your arms all the way up. Take them nice and wide. Clasp your hands overhead. Hinge to the left. Hinge to the right. So a jibber jabber or a knee jab, you'll take one leg behind, jab it nice and tight. You can go all one leg on one side for 30 seconds and then the other for 30. Or you can try to go back and forth. Trying to get those arms up overhead, though, is definitely going to add in to building that heart rate. For the rest of us, we're going to do our mountain climbers on the ground. And then our interim is going to be to come down, push that low back into the ground. We're going to sneak in a little stretch. If you would like, you can lift your head and shoulders. You don't have to. We're going to try to get those legs straight. If straight doesn't feel good for you, you can bend your knee. Okay, so we'll go 30 seconds of each for 4 rounds. So it's a 4-minute set. And let's just get into it. We'll take it as it comes. All right, ready, set, and go. Set up that plank position and run in place. Mountain climbers, as I'm sure you guys have seen, add up for me, for sure. Sometimes my body wants to back off my pace or how far I pull the knee. But when we're in high intensity sets, we want to try to keep that drive. Okay, first one, lie over onto your back, leg extends, stretch that other one. Push that low back onto the ground. Take a little mini pulse. Keep that belly strong and active. Toe pulls back towards your shin. Keep active through that core. And switch it over. We're back into our mountain climbers. Set it up and then run. Come on. Keep it up. Try to find that position, that place. You can do it, but it's tough. Time. Back to our little active recovery. Use the core to switch those legs. We're enjoying the little stretch. Letting the heart rate drop. And we're there, set 2. Now we're going set 3. Hopefully driving that heart rate up. Feel that core holding strong. We have less than 10 seconds. Time. Roll it over. Get your little stretch. Core strong. You can hear my heart rate thumping in my ears. It's what we want. It's what we came for. Push it up. And then let it drop. All right, last set here. Stay strong through the back. Try your best to keep those shoulders over wrists. And time. Whew. All right. Flipping it over. Stretch through. Well done. Pull that leg back. Pull your toes down towards your shins. Oh, all right. Well done. Now we have our second set, or second block, I guess. We're going to do jump squats, 30 seconds of jump squats, and a down dog plank. Now, depending on your shoulders, upper body, you can hit a child's pose to an upward dog, or just hit up that down dog. You can either hold it the full 30 seconds or stay in a child's pose too. It's totally fine. But I want to try to get the arms, the back, and the legs out of that position for the jump squats, giving us that active recovery so that we can push our full pace, our full intensity, our full range for each successive set. All right, ready, set, and go. I want those legs to burn, yes, but our goal here is heart rate. So if you're not jumping, keep your pace really, really, really quick. Maybe do a squat to high knee pull. Anything that's going to drive that heart rate up. Knees and toes line up. Push that pace. Time. Okay, hit your down dog plank or child's pose to upward facing dog. I like to exhale as I come forward. Still hold that core as you push back. Keeping that pelvis in neutral, right? Shoulder blades slide down. All right, back to our jump squats. Come on, keep going. Core firm. Time. Down dog to a plank. You could also hold a down dog, kicking those legs back and forth if you would like. There's still some of you guys struggle in that plank position. So find what helps you recover, but still gets you moving and somewhat working. Set 3. Not going super deep because I want speed, quickness, more heart rate for me. Whew, time. Hit up that down dog plank. Keep that core, especially as you hinge forward. Set it in. 3 seconds. Final set. Here we go. Keep that chest tall. So watch your back as you drop. You're not hovering and rounding toward the ground, but the chest stays tall. Come on. That's it. Whew. Down dog. Plank. Doing awesome. Hang in. Belly stays strong. Shoulder blades wrap down your spine. Time. Okay, so this next one, I don't know that we've done these before. It's a double mountain climber. So you're pulling both your knees up to your elbows, just like when you are in a burpee. You have to tug both knees in at the same time. It's kind of tough. Focus on that core. And remember, our biggest concern and our biggest goal today, driving that heart rate up, letting it drop. So if you plank, looks like this. Tug those knees in, push them back, tug in, push back. Okay, if you don't do that, I'm going to have you come up and do just a little skater hop. Fast as you can, pull that one knee up, then the other. And then we're doing a glute bridge for our active recovery. So just up and hold, no up and downs. All right, ready, set. Guess I'll start in my plank. And go. Use that core. Watch your core, that low back, as the legs push back. Halfway. The closer your knees are to each other, then the more core you have to use. Time. Whew. All right. Hold that glute bridge. I want to get those hip flexors open. Holding those knees under. Get a lot of grab through there. Crunching a lot. Belly strong. Flex those glutes, yes. But notice if you can get those hip flexors open. Okay, set 2, guys. Let's go. Focus on strong back. Time. All right, flip it over. Hold that glute bridge. Whatever you want to do with your arms. Stretch them overhead. Hopefully your knees right on top of heels. This is good. Getting that heart rate up. All right, flip it over. Double climbers. Find your drive. Get your mind engaged. Got it. Doing great. 3, 2, 1. Okay, those quads starting to burn. Open those hips. Hit that glute bridge up and hold. Feel lengthening through the tops of the knees. It's weird, but the more that you can connect your mind to kind of different little pulls and shifts in the body, the more that you can get the grab where you want it. All right, here we go. Quads are on fire, but we can finish. Just might not pull my knees as far because I want to keep my pace. Try to keep shoulders over wrists. Push the finish, push the finish. Time. Open up into that glute bridge. Wrap around those thighs. Deep breaths. Let that heart rate settle. And down. Perfect. All right. Next set. We're coming up and we're going to go gate swings and cat-cows. Stretch those quads. Okay, so you guys know your gate swings. Obviously, if you need to stay with one leg on the ground and just extend here, kind of like a shuffle tap, that's fine. Otherwise, we're jumping wide, narrow, wide. And then we're going cat-cow for active recovery. I'm going to stay standing. If you want to go hands and knees, you can. All right, ready, set, and go. Make sure knees wide with toes. So you kind of take your time to get your low squat. Speed is on that in and out. Knees in and out. That's the way. Chest is tall. 10 seconds. Get that full stand. I have to watch it too. Time. All right, rest your elbows on your knees. Inhale forward. Exhale round. Looking good. Open that chest. Grab through that core as you round the back. And we're there. Set 2. Come on, you got it. Want that heart rate coming up. Line those knees with the toes. So the wider your toes go, you gotta have to get those knees out there too. Your pace. Check in. Can you feel the heart rate spiking? And can you feel it dropping? Hopefully. You want to be able to tell where that heart rate's at. Here we go. My watch doesn't do a very good job of giving me accurate heart rate intel. But you can check, find your own heart rate using your fingers, artery, stopwatch. And you get to the point you can tell. Whew. Whew. It's a big ab grab. That's what we want. Don't just go through the motions. Get those flexions. Last one. Here we go. You got it. Belly stay strong. Come on. Low and wide. Whew. And then those cat-cow. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. All right. We're going to make one more set happen. 4 more minutes of work, which is really only 2 because of our intervals. We're going to hit a burpee. If you don't do a burpee, a couple different things you can do. You can get one weight and do a squat press, thrusters, as fast as you can. Use that weight. It shouldn't be super heavy because you want to go really fast. So that's what you're going to do if you don't do a burpee. Otherwise, with your burpee, depending on where you're at, I'm pretty tired. So I'm just going to plan probably to come up off my quads. So I want the chest to drop to the ground, elbows in tight, come up off your quads, if that means you're not going to be swaying the low back, right? Because once we get tired and we drop down and we come up warming, that's not what we want, right? We don't want to grab and get into the low back. Then we're going to do a drinking bird alternating. So you're going to hinge down, switch your leg, hinge down, back and forth. All right, last 4 minutes. We got it. Starting off burpees. Jump at the top. Focus that core. Time. Okay. Hinge forward and come up. Switch. Find that spot to focus on. Square off those legs, those hips. Find the four corners of your foot. Check in with those hips. I have to watch that right side. It wants to swing out, wants to put pressure. Okay, burpees in a different part. Get comfortable and aware and close with your body's tendencies. Should all be in touch. It's healthy mentally and physically. Time. 2 down. It's getting that last set that you don't want. It's super good. It's a money maker. Find that push. Find that point you have to dig deep. Time. Burpees. See each one as its own singular move. Perfect. Each single, then you have an awesome whole. Core. Time. Doing great. If you're doing those squat thrusts with your weight, I hope you're feeling the same heart rate drive that I am. Don't be held back. Last round by limitations. Let it serve for some creativity. Come on. Time. Whew. Those drinking birds. Alternating side to side. Legs are flexed. Back is long. Find your stack. Heel, hip, shoulder at the top. Stand all the way. Oh, all right. Good work. Okay. Lie on your back. Nice job. Hug those knees into the chest. Grab those arms around. Take a little second and try to kind of have an instant replay of the workout. What went well? What was the struggle? Where did you notice that you got the heart rate the highest? Extend your right leg long. Take the left knee over to the right with the left arm extended out. So get that twist. Ooh. Always try to replay your workout. Notice what you liked about it, what you didn't. And then maybe if there's something you didn't like, switch to the other side. Is that because it's tough, you need to work on it more, or should you change it, cut it out, make it different? Sometimes we need the things that we dislike the most, but sometimes we need to listen to that and decide, you know what, it doesn't motivate me, it doesn't bring me back, I end up angry. So then adjust, or at least for a while, and then maybe check back in later, or decide, I bet if I strengthen my legs, cross ankle over knee, strengthen my arms, whatever else. I think I've told you guys I used to hate push-ups, and then I decided that if I reframed it, I don't even know how it kind of got that way, but I realized it was a plank that was moving, and I do really like planks. I mean, planks are tough, but I noticed their health and efficiency for a strong core and even a toned abdomen. Switch the legs. And so then when I rewired to be like, oh my gosh, push-up is just a moving plank, it changed my whole view of them. So now my dislike are high knees. I don't know why. I struggle to do those because I always feel like I need to bring my knees up higher and my legs feel heavy. So that's what I need to rewire next. Okay, we're going to put the soles of our feet together on the ground, back still on the ground. Let those arms open behind you. And then close your eyes and just scan your body, toe to head, head to toe, to your fingertips, hip flexors, and try to relax. So the more you relax, the more those hips will open up and release and let go. Give you space. And then let's go ahead and practice, since we have it as our challenge this week, this whole finding ways to release stress, take time for ourselves here and there, 2 minutes a day. Let's go ahead and take a couple breaths to notice the inhale and the exhale. This is one of those things I've also rewired in my head, that I feel myself, I can recognize as I breathe in. My sympathetic nervous system is activating. So the things that keep me going, give me energy, rile me up when I should, quick responses, need to slam on my brakes, whatever. And then the exhale is that parasympathetic response. Just calm it all down, bring it back to central. No biggie, life goes on. One more inhale, wired up, and then exhale. It is what it is. All right, you guys, thank you so much, as always, for joining me. Please, please feel free. In fact, I encourage you and request that you give me feedback. Let me know what works. Let me know what doesn't. Let me know what you're looking for. What are your goals? If you're doing this in sync and real time, we are officially in the holiday season of 2020. It's a little bit crazy this year. So let's figure out ways to take advantage of whatever the weird year has brought. Trying to find avenues to find those silver linings and instill new healthy habits. So I'm at your disposal. This is what I love to do. This is what motivates me and inspires me, is helping you all get to where you want to be. And I also learn from you. So please give me feedback, constructive criticism, whatever it is that you need. Do I talk too much? Not enough? Is my breathing annoying? Whatever. Let me know. I'm here for you and whatever you need. And I will see you tomorrow. Thanks.